Hi, Dan Steven Erickson here, songwriter, and I'm no YouTuber, right? I'm just starting this channel to catalog a bunch of my songs. That was the plan, that was the goal, that's still the plan, still the goal, but I gotta tell you how I started getting more views. I still don't get very many views. I'm a small-time channel, if even that. You know, the most views I've got for a single video is going on 2K, which, you know, that's peanuts. I'm never gonna make any money that way. But I did do something that unexpectedly brought me more views, and I will probably continue to implement that as part of the channel. So what is that I did? Well, at first I was just posting songs, and then I decided, well, maybe I'll do some speaking videos every once in a while. I'll throw those in there. Neither of them did well. In fact, the speaking videos like this one right here, usually they get the least traffic of all. I'm going to tell you that right now, so you may not even be watching this. And again, you might. Because what happened is I did a video about a guitar. So basically a review of a guitar that I had just gone out and bought, and it since became my most watched video. And so I thought, well, I guess I'll do another video review of a guitar. And I did it again, and it's become my second most watched video, right? And so I saw a trend there, and I will continue to do some guitar reviews in the future. But that's how I started getting more traffic, because then more traffic came to some of the songs as well. The songs tend to spike quickly and then drop back down. The guitar videos seem to keep trickling in the views, right? So I'm learning here, right? I'm learning that those keep people coming back, and that then maybe they watch a song or two, right? So I will continue to do those guitar review videos. And it actually touched on something else. One thing I believe a good YouTube channel should do is educate, right? And so those guitar reviews are a little bit educational. I'm showing you the guitar, I'm telling you what I like about it, what I dislike about it. I might talk a little bit about the history of the company, how they're made, where they're made, etc. And so you're learning, right? And so as a songwriter, I could teach you about songwriting. Now, a lot of people say songwriting isn't something that's easily taught, and I would tend to agree. But there are certain aspects of songwriting that can definitely be taught. So in the future, starting sometime in 2026, I will begin to implement more educational videos, not just me playing songs, but me teaching you about the process of songwriting, about maybe I'll have a video just about how to write a chorus, right? How to write good verses, how to make sure your second verse isn't saying the same thing as the first, because that happens quite frequently. You gotta be careful of that. You gotta continue the story. Chord structures, you know, starts and stops, etc. So there are things I can teach. The one thing that's really hard to teach is the inspiration and the motivation, right? That's where does it come from? Nobody knows, right? So expect a little bit more educational videos, because it's my guess that those, just like the guitar review videos, may actually add to the views. Again, my goal of this channel was never to try to get views. Still isn't. My goal is still simply to catalog songs, and hopefully a few people will come and see what I do. But I figure as long as I'm doing that, I might as well throw in some educational videos about songwriting and see what happens. It's all an experiment, right? And next year, because I am retired now, at least for now, I may work again next year. We'll see how I feel, what the money situation looks like. But because I have more time, I figure, well, maybe I will play around with this a little more, see what I can do. So that's what I did. I added some guitar reviews, it brought in more viewers, and then they go and watch a few of my songs. So that's how an old guy like me, an old songwriter guy, OG, is getting a few more views to his small channel. And maybe I can keep figuring stuff out and make it grow a little more. And I'm glad you're here, and I hope you come along for the ride. My name is Dan Stephen Erickson. I am a songwriter, and you can click that subscribe button or like this video. That helps too. Helps people know, helps the YouTube know where to funnel these videos to, right? And then you can also take a look at my website at danstephenerickson.com. We'll see you next time with another song.